Okay, this last thing I'm embarrassed, but that was my doing. I forgot to switch back to game, and I actually pressed the A button and stopped the broadcast. Idiot. Anyway, we'll see now. This stream and the past streams I have done was something that we all agreed in team that it will be nice for the new players to come and watch me play a bit, talk about the game, give some starting tips.
My father was a good man.
Come on. And so far many people came, and I'm glad to see many of you on the stream, because I would hate to do this just for myself. Yeah, I could actually use autopilot for this.
Setting course. Affirmative. Engines on overdrive.
I'm not sure if my voice is breaking up or if the stream is lagging. So if it does, please tell me in the chat.
Tactical reports of hostiles in the area.
This track is called All the Things I Wanted, and it's my favorite track from Starpoint Gemini soundtrack. I'm not sure why. When you have a repair mission like this one, you have to come within 300 kilometers of the station you want to repair. Because if I want to do it now, as you can see, this option is grayed out and it says out of range. So basically 300 is the magical number. And now we can repair it. And it's as easy as this. Mission completed, voila. Hey Dutchman, do I think all DLCs for SPG2 will come to Xbox One? Well, it all depends, and it depends on how well will the game be received on the console, because this is the first time we release the game for consoles, and since there are not many space games on consoles, I don't know what that means. That can mean two things. First of all, it can mean that the console population or the console players are not interested in this kind of complex space games, or it can just mean that we are the first to come on the console and that people will love the game. So time will tell. If the game will be well received, then I can assure you, yes, all the DLCs will be ported to Xbox One. As simple as that. Also, the game is currently available only in English language. So if the game will be well received and if the community from Russia, Poland and Germany, which are all the voice-over languages available on PC, if they will be interested in the game in their language, then we will port the languages too, or localizations.
Affirmative. Changing course. Yes, sir.
Did I finish this mission? Oh no, it's a rescue mission, level 17. As for recommended levels, these levels are actually guidelines, so it's not something that you can just take for granted. You can have a small starting ship like me, but it can be filled with enhancements, good build and stuff like that, and you could take on level 17 enemy. And I could have gone and bought the next ship without any of the good gear and just die. So this red recommended level 17 means that it is not advisable to go on this mission on my level, but it doesn't mean it's not doable. So let's try.
Heavy weapon ammo depleted.
Fire drill.
All weapons on auto mode.
No. Let's try some skills. Star Trek Legacy was received okay on 360. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's Star Trek. We all grew up on Star Trek. It's a franchise that can hardly go wrong. As I said, this was level 17 mission and we just finished it without any problems.
Affirmative. Engines on overdrive.
As I said, time will tell. Maybe the game will be well received. I mean, we will be here. We will not abandon the game or the community. We will see how it goes, and we will keep in touch with you through the community feed, through our forums, and I really hope that the game will be a success on Xbox One as it was on PC. So, because I would like to have all the DLCs here. I mean, it just expands on the game and gives you new ships, new content, new missions, storylines even, new events. So basically there are plenty of things in DLCs, and they are pumped with content. They are not the usual one haircut, one beard DLC. It's actually DLC that is pumped with content. So where are I? I'm going. Where am I going? To the station. Anchor. Okay. Once again, I will mention the achievements. People asked about achievements, and we are nothing but honest with our community, so I will say this loud now. We sorry for my, pardon my French, but we fucked up the achievements. Basically, you have achievements in Xbox version that will give you 0 GPs, and you have achievements that are not hard to obtain that will give you 100 GPs, but it's inconsistent and it sucks. So everyone who would like to buy this game exclusively for hunting the achievements, I don't recommend it. You will get frustrated and you will bash us and beat us to pulp and leave the game. So if you're after the achievements, SPG2, we fucked it up, sorry for that. Varlisian, do I have a preferred class? Yes and no. Currently I'm playing Gunner. Gunner is the easiest one to start with. Gunner is the easiest class to get into. It's a strongest single target DPS class. But Engineer, as I mentioned earlier, on higher levels becomes almost overpowered. So my favorite class would probably be the Engineer, but it requires much patience and you have to invest much time into the game to get your Engineer to be really badass. Let's restock on some items that we are buying. Somebody asked today about equipment. They asked if they capture an enemy ship and sell it, or get a good weapon on that ship, will they accidentally sell it through this trader module? No, you won't, because all commodities that you can trade or buy low, sell high are in trader part of trader module, let's call it module, and all the weapons and stuff like that is here. So basically everything that I looted would be here under your ship tab, and you have your ship and dry dock tabs. So no, you won't lose anything that you looted from an enemy ship by using trader options. You will just quick sell all the commodities that you looted from the ship. You also have news. News panel will give you news about economy in the sector, fluctuation of the prices, and also spottings of the bounties. If you play on easy mode, then all these bounties here will be pinpointed on the map. So it's actually a retarded mode. If you're playing on normal or above difficulties, you will just get this. You will have to search for clues. You will have to try to find clues as to where this hero is, where is he heading, and try to intercept him and hunt him down, because it's the point of bounty hunting. So if you don't want to do this, play on easy like I'm noobishly doing now, and you will just have them pinpointed on the map in your vicinity. Which level is this? It's level 8? Yes, sure.
Course adjusted.
Dutchman, how many ships can you own? You can own all of them. There are 75 different ships in Starpoint Gemini. They are different in classes, in sizes, in some are freightliners, some are with bigger cargo holds, of course, some are more combat ships. You can own all of them, and you can put all of them in your garage. You can access your garage on any station or planet. And there are some ships that cannot be purchased. They have to be captured. So actually it's something that will require some work, and to find all those ships it will take some time. But yes, you can own all of the ships that are available in the game, either through purchasing them or capturing them. Okay, now this guy is just being annoying.
Activating grappler.
Threat deadly.
Heavy weapon ammo depleted. Aligning ship strength.
Okay, I will die now, so I basically just use my panic button to run away from here. And actually I will jump here where my mission is. You will notice occasional stutters when you travel around the Gemini universe. Those stutters are actually the result of the hard drive speed in Xbox, and the other reason is that there are no loading screens in this game. The whole game is streamed, the whole universe is streamed, so you won't have loading screens. Even these jumps, hyperdrive jumps, are actually not loading screens, they are just animations that show you that we are traveling to a distant location. Yeah, I remember Darkstark 1. Darkstark 1 was a nice game.
Mission complete.
Varlisian, why do maintenance missions have recommended levels? Is it just to scale the XP? I did a 33 maintenance mission at level 4. They have recommended levels because the areas and sectors they're in can be higher level sectors, so you can jump in the middle of enemy ships that are much higher level than you. But basically, as for repairing anything, it can be level 80 mission, yes. So recommended level is more of a guideline, not to just rush in the area thinking that yeah, I can do this, I'm badass, because if higher level enemies jump on you, it can get messy. USMC first. I won't even try to read your name. I wanna play No Man's Sky. Yes, it was delayed, I think, for summer 2016, for summer next year, and I think it will be PlayStation 4 exclusive, timed exclusive, for not sure for how long. USMC, what's SPG? That's abbreviation for this game, Starpoint Gemini. SPG2 actually, Starpoint Gemini 2. Ecosoft should have made Rebirth for Xbox One. Well, definitely. I mean, Elite had nice reviews, and it's well suited for the console, it seems.
tactical reports of hostiles in the area.
USMC, no, I think that it will be exclusive for PS4, but something that we called timed exclusive, just like the Rise of the Tomb Raider on Xbox One. So it will come first on PlayStation, and after, I don't know, 3 or 4 months, it should come out on both PC and Xbox One. Maybe I read that wrong, but I think that's the case. And once more, I forgot to restock on my ammunition. Damn, I'm so stupid.
Yes, sir.
Senile.
Fire at will, command executed.
Okay, I will not be able to kill this one. So once again, we have to run away. Run, Forrest, run! I should have just kept on capturing ships to get more money, because capturing ships is actually the best possible way to get some early money and get started in Starpoint.
Course adjusted. Transferring all available power to engines.
Anchor. Okay, so restock. We have all of them. Now rearm missiles. Enhancements. Okay, okay. Equipment. Let's buy T-drives. T-drives are really expensive. It's like 35,000 credits for one T-drive. But since it is a lifesaver and really a panic button, I advise you to always have at least one T-drive on you. Vorlisian, I'm not sure where LaGuardia is at the moment. Do these... no, there is no shipyard here. Level 70 hero. No. I'll pass. Memphis. Well, let's check Memphis. I mean, I can save the game and just try to buy a new ship so you can guys see it. I mean, I will suck with it because I won't have money for both new ship and good equipment for it.
Unfriendly target acquired.
Helios Dreadnought, yes, Helios Dreadnought is cool. My favorite Dreadnought was actually Tsar. Tsar was... it looks like a cigar, giant cigar, and it's cool. I will visit LaGuardia, Vorlisian. Let me just check this station. USMC, no, it's not an MMO game, it's actually not a multiplayer game, it's a single player game. If you want MMO space game, third-person space game, there is only one that actually is cool enough to be mentioned here, and it's EVE Online, and it's PC only.
This area is expected to be very hostile. I'm afraid our mission is a failure.
And we never wanted to do this game on an MMO scale, and we never will. Not just Starpoint Gemini 2, but also Starpoint Gemini 3 or any other project that will come in the future. We won't make an MMO game. I think there are enough of them on the market. Star Citizen will be an MMO, Persistent Universe game. Elite Dangerous is an MMO game. EVE Online is MMO game. Star Trek Online is the MMO. No, we will not do an MMO because we are an indie team and we cannot try to compete with AAA studios like those. USMC, I think that if Valkyra will come to Xbox One, it will be a dogfighting cockpit view first-person space game. So that might be something that you would be interested in. Or of course Elite Dangerous. As Dutchman said, Elite is MMO. It's an MMO game. It's a good game. It's a hardcore game, but it's a nice game, and it's available right now on Xbox. EVE Online. Yes, Dutchman, Elite is awesome, but Elite is definitely not for everyone. I started my gaming career on original Elite back in 1986, so I'm Elite fanboy, and yes, it is awesome, but it's definitely not for everyone. Squiggly Rules, game looks cool, I appreciate the stream, you sold me on this. I will be picking this up Tuesday because 5% bonus VIP rewards start that day. Well, thanks for mentioning this, I forgot about these rewards. I might pick something up from the store myself. I mean, I'm still playing Witcher when I'm not streaming or playing SPG2, I'm playing Witcher 3. USMC, yes, you can hear good things about EVE Online because EVE Online is the game that was released on PC like 12 years ago. EVE Online is the best space MMO out there. I love Elite, I really love Elite, but in terms of MMO and feeling that massive multiplayer and PvPing with and dogfighting with other ships, EVE Online is #1, definitely. And it's been on the market for 12 years, so the game runs smoothly, it looks beautiful. But the only thing and difference between Elite and EVE Online is that EVE Online is a third person, just like Starpoint Gemini. There is no cockpit view. It's a third-person game, and it all depends on what you want to see and what you want to play. If you want to dogfight in a fighter and have a flight simulator, then Elite is the one for you, or No Man's Sky when it comes out. And if you want to play more tactical combat and micromanagement of your ship and ship systems and, I don't know, drones, stuff like that, then EVE Online is the one to go for. Well, here we are at the shipyard and we have two ships at our disposal. One is Mainz and the other is Orca. As you can see, they're different in ship classes. One is frigate and the other is freighter. Freighter has much bigger cargo hold and it looks like a space truck, and has less hull points, while Orca is a frigate and it costs 2.5 million and it has more weapons. I mean, we can compare it to our ship. We can compare it to our ship. 1 and 2. And let's check systems out. Yeah, so you can see. On the left is my starting ship, which has shitty, crappy gear and turrets. This one even has a hangar, and hangar can have fighter wings that you can deploy and that will protect you. It even has this little thing, and it's called cloak field, which is fantastic because you can ambush enemies and you can capture. I sometimes managed with the cloaked ship, I managed to capture an enemy ship without even having to fire, because they didn't see me and I was capturing and boarding them, and then I just got them and they didn't even know where I am. I felt like a Klingon bird of prey with that cloaking device. So yes, let me buy Orca. I mean, I won't have... Are you sure you wish to purchase new ship and store it into garage? Yes, I do. And now you have the option of transferring command. As you can see on A button, I have a transfer command option. So I will transfer command to this ship. Now we are back on loading screen and we can see the loadout on the ship. I don't have enough money to actually buy anything useful at this moment. There are enhancements here which you can upgrade, different ship systems, and well, as you can see, it's pretty expensive. I mean, I will go with beam weapons. I will buy both of those. Well, let me see. So I will put Tesla here. I will put Tesla here. Or actually no. I will put Tesla on the right side. And I will buy a Tesla 3 beam for my forward shield. And we are almost out of money. Yes, it really does look like Boba Fett's bounty hunter ship, which is called Slave 1. It does not sound like Slave 1, I can assure you that, because Slave 1 is bloody awesome. And this is another interesting thing. If you want to be a miner, you should buy a Freightliner. So, of course, you should buy a ship that has a big cargo hold. And also, you can strip all of your weapons down, because if you strip the weapon, like let's say this Tesla weapon, if I strip it down, I will get mining beam. So you are never left without any weapons, and to be most effective when mining, you have to strip down all of your weapons. Of course, it's a risk, but if you're a miner, you're a miner. You wanna get as much or you can in less time. How long is campaign? Well, it's hard to say, because it all depends on how you play it. there are, kill me if I screw this up, I think 15 or 16 missions during the campaign. But those missions are has some level requirements. So basically you will do a few missions, then you will free roam around, do some freelance missions or side missions, and then continue the main mission. But I would say that you can finish the main campaign in about 30 to 35 hours of gameplay. But the game does not stop there. The game actually just starts because you managed to finish the campaign and you are starting to you're becoming a badass in the galaxy, and you continue to level, to free roam, to collect blueprints. You can collect blueprints. I almost forgot about that. You can collect blueprints, and you can assemble new weapons, unique weapons with blueprints. Blueprints are random drops from enemy ships. So it will take some... Okay, I don't have any bloody money for anything. What's this? It's a light weapon. No, I need heavy weapons. I don't have any heavy weapons now. This will be interesting. Let's hire more troopers, and I can do anything else.
Enemy in sensor range.
Enemy in sensor range. So actually, let's try this ship out. As I said, this could be an epic fail. Our map. Well, let me show you how big the map is. So basically, you start here, and this is the map. And let me scroll to the right side. This is all under fog of war, so you don't see the objects. But this is the map, and it's all zoomed out. So we are here, and there are like 700 stations that you can dock on, stuff like that. So basically there are plenty of objects in the map. This is just a small part that we discovered in the last 20 hours. I think about 20 hours I'm playing this now on Xbox One, and we discovered just this vertical part of the map. And actually I even spent some time on discovering the map, so it's actually more discovered than it would be just by doing missions or main missions, campaign missions. So let's try to capture something, or we can just... yeah.
Transferring all available power to engines.
USMC, it's a big game. It's a single player, so at least you don't have to worry about idiots ganking you, ruining your experience, or stuff like that. So it's a big game, and you can play it or you can leave it for some time and come back to it later. It's not a game that will force you to do anything. So you can do whatever you want, however you want. As you can see now, we now have more turrets. So basically, as you position your ship, this is where the micromanagement comes in. You have different turrets on different sides of the ship, and you have to maneuver your ship, and so to be able to use more turrets and stuff like that. And if you have many enemies around you, this fire at will option will really help you, because you can manually target. If you want to play on manual target, you can manually target, but sometimes you'll have ship behind you and in front of you and on your side, and you cannot target 3 things at once. Actually, that's where that fire at will comes in. With fire at will, you basically tell your weapons officer to fire at nearest target and use your weapons as best as he could. Or can. Yeah, my English sucks, sorry. I mean, we can try to discover something new. Let's just go exploring for a bit. As you enter the sector, new freelance missions will pop up on your star chart, and your ship's computer will tell you that there are new missions available. So then you have to just check the star chart and go to the next mission. And freelance missions are different. So you have basically ferry missions where you have to get some cargo from one station to another. You have taxi mission where you need to transport an important person from one point to other or from location to location. You have repair or science missions where you have to repair or scan something. You have assassination, of course, assassination missions, rescue missions, capture missions. So basically, Dutchman, your wife is giving you this game for Christmas. Well, you are one lucky man, and say hello to your wife from whole LGM Games team. That's nice. Where was I? Okay, missions, yeah, and so you have basically many types of freelance missions, and then you have side missions. Side missions are like chain quests, let's call it that way, chain quests, where you have a few phases of a longer mission to complete and to get the reward. And of course you have campaign missions and stuff like that, so plenty of options. We are exploring, and we are, it seems, in the enemy territory. This is a wormhole. Wormhole is cool. Why? Because unlike traveling with T-gates, not stargates, yeah, but similar effect. This is a T-gate, and with T-gate you can travel between any other T-gates, because they're all, as you can see with these yellow lines, they're all interconnected. They're most secure way to travel across the universe, but they all cost money, and further you get, the more money it will cost. Then you have wormholes. Wormholes can bring you from point A to point B, but since wormholes are unstable, wormholes can actually lead you to any other wormhole in the universe. It's like 5% chance that you will get thrown to the other end of the universe, not on the other side of the wormhole you are coming into. Oh, Dutchman, your son is getting GTA 5, I presume. Yeah, I finished it on PlayStation 4. And Ark. Ark is coming to early preview, if I'm not mistaken, next week or something like that. Squiggly rules. Yes, load this on your external SSD, because it will lower the loading times between sectors, because I think I will just save the game here before I die and do something stupid. And let's try to go to that wormhole, so you can see how the wormhole looks like.
Affirmative. Changing course. Enemy station identified in the vicinity.
Yes, Quigley. SSD will help, because when you enter the new sector in Starpoint Gemini, you actually the game actually has to load everything in that sector, and that includes asteroids, asteroid dust or space dust if you want to call it, wormholes, enemies, objects from stations to other objects in the universe, everything. It has to load everything, and on SSD on my PC it loads it in like tenths of a second. And this is a wormhole, and now we will enter the wormhole.
Entering wormhole.
SSD is the way to go. I do agree. Arc is coming on 16th. Yeah, so it's in like few days. Oh, cool. We entered Crystallis area, which has, yeah, you guessed it, crystals. These are actually asteroids. Asteroids that you can
Heavy weapon ammo
destroy.
depleted.
But we have to come
PTE
closer.
protocols.
And am I destroying this thing? Yeah, probably. This is what I talked about. So basically this is a big asteroid, and it needs to get more damage to be destroyed. And my light weapons now are weaker than on my starting ship. So basically I can do much on this asteroid. I can't even destroy it because it's too big and my weapons suck. But I just wanted to show you how the new ship will look like, and well, we can turn it towards the suns, and now I can turn around and show it to you. So basically a beautiful orca which is about to get kicked. Arc is coming this week, yes, but was I wrong when I said that it will come first to game preview? I think that it will come to preview first, but I'm not 100% sure if I read that correctly or maybe misunderstood something. Yes, early access, okay, so it will come to the preview first. Cool. And it will probably come at a discounted price, so it works, I think, similar as early access on Steam. So basically you get the game that is not completely finished at discounted price, and later you get the full game. So basically you are awarded for showing support for developers.
Shield emitters failed.
come on, so many of you here. Yeah, there are many enemies here, and I think they will probably... Yes, I need better weapons to be able to win fights like this, and I actually jumped into this unfriendly area. As you can see, we started there. But since we're jumping, USMC, no, I can't get them because I bought the new ship, spent all my money, and I have lousy weapons, and I didn't even use the enhancements on the weapons, which are really crucial to making the weapons really badass.
Defense field initiated. Enemy in sensor range.
And these are the two sons of Gemini, hence the name Gemini, because it's Castor and Pollux, twin stars. Warlisian, yes, I could, and I still can. I just need to come to the nearest station, and there is yeah, here, it's here.
Transferring all available power to engines.
USMC, The Long Dark is a game that I actually reviewed for our local gaming portal when it came for early access first, and the game is fantastic. I mean, the whole premise of the game is beautiful. You will die. It just depends on how much and for how long you will survive, but you will die in the end. And the whole game has that creepy atmosphere, and it's actually a bit scary. You're all alone, you can get poisoned by water or snow. It's fantastic. Barlisian, yes, my old Taurus is in my garage, and I will just go to the nearest station now so I can sell it. USMC, 28 days is cool. I think I lasted for 15 or maybe 18 days, something like that. I mean, it was like a year ago when it was first released in early access, maybe a little less than a year.
New waypoint confirmed.
So this is garage, and all my ships are here. Currently, it's just the Taurus. And now I can either transfer the command. Sorry, I'm tired and my English is crap, and it's like 3:15 in the morning here. I can either sell my Taurus ship or transfer command back to it. It's actually nice to have more ships for different types of work that you want to do at any given moment, because you can have a freight liner in garage, and when you feel like mining and relaxing, you can get that ship, transfer command to it and use that ship, and later when you want to do combat, you will just come to the nearest station, go to garage and transfer command back to your combat ship. So basically it does have collection purpose, to as Pokemon style, gotta collect them all, but it also is useful to have at least one ship of every class for different things you want to do in the game. But okay, let's sell it. I mean, I will get like 250,000 credits, which is not enough. but we can do something. We can actually buy more turrets here. So now we have 3 turrets on our front weapon. Basically it's 3 beams. So when you buy a weapon, think of it as a nest, as a mount. A mount with 1, 2, 3 or even 4 turret slots. You will always get 1 turret, no matter which mount you buy, but you will have to pay for each additional turret. I mean, I bought this Tesla as a front turret, but I got 1 turret on it. And now when I bought an extra 2 turrets, I had to pay 160,000 credits for them. But now I will actually have 3 beams on the front side. And we can also try to use some money and buy a fine enhancement for this front turret, which is the strongest weapon I currently have. Berlisian, yes, that's okay to unmount the weapons before you switch, but currently I didn't switch, I just added 2 additional turrets on the turret mount on my front weapon. And now, each of these enhancements will offer you something. You will sometimes use enhancements that are not directly related to the weapon or ship system that you are using it for, but will give you some other bonus that you can benefit from. Weapon range, damage to veterans, additional EMP damage, so there are many bonuses different bonuses that you can get. Shield damage, additional EMP damage, weapon range and battery energy recharge. This one is nice. Critical hit chance, critical hit damage and light weapon accuracy. Well, it's 100,000, but what the hell, let's just buy this one. And the front turret will now be pretty strong. USMC, thank you for coming to the stream, thank you for chatting with us, I mean with me, and enjoy your gaming. Feel free to come anytime when I'm online, and if you will have any other questions, I'll gladly answer them. And of course, yes, add me on Xbox. Add me on Xbox. Dirty X Davis. That sounded like dirty in perverse kind of way. No, this game is not multiplayer. It's exclusively single player game. It's open space game. You are not limited in any way. You are not forced to do anything, and you can do whatever you want. But it's a single player game, which is a good thing because, as I mentioned earlier, you won't have idiots ganking you and ruining your experience. Squiggly, I will add you a bit later when I finish the stream. Okay, so you will see now. No, you won't see anything because I don't know how can I show you this. Let's just find an enemy. Where are you? Here you are. Threat trivial. I like them trivial.
Affirmative. Engines on overdrive. Tactical reports of hostiles in the area.
Oh cool, just add me USMC. Yeah, I will remember this. I mean, XJGB, X Darkman, it's a very easy thing to remember. LOL. This guy is running away from me. Come on, man. Let's speed it up. You're not going anywhere. Full weapons. And let's use fire at will.
Commencing automated firing sequence.
As you can see, his weapon range is better than mine. He started shooting at me earlier. Bye USMC, thank you for stopping by. Okay, this was like so easy. We just went through his hull like knife through butter. Verlisian, you think railguns are best damage. Is there a way to know if someone is resistant to weapon type? No. So, just as in... Dutchman, thank you for coming and stop by next time. Sure. No, there is no way to know if someone is resistant to a certain weapon type. You can see this in combat, basically. Because it would be overpowered if you would know that the guy is resistant before you even engage him. So, and I didn't show you this. This is cloak.
Rerouting power to cloaking device.
So basically now we are barely visible. As you can see on this bar under, the cloak has a certain amount of time before it drains your power and uncloaks you. I mean, it's enough time to do anything you want, but it would be overpowered if you could stay cloaked forever, so we decided not to do that. Of course, you can always disengage cloak before the time runs out by just disengaging through the same menu, and it will start recharging the power for the cloak. So, what's this, and where should we go next? Main mission.
New
Well,
waypoint confirmed.
Why not?
Executing PTE protocols.
Let's do it. Just do it, as Captain Janeway would say. Valisian, when you target an enemy, you get some basic information. So, basic, I mean in terms that you will know if it's a threat to you and how high of a threat he is, should you avoid him or engage him. But with enemies you will either kill them or run away. Pardon me, I mean tactical retreat. But scanning them for like detailed analysis, it's hard in combat. I mean, they will start shooting at you and you will start scanning them, and just by doing that they have a head start and advantage over you, so better decide if you will attack them or retreat.
Sir, we have reports of enemy stations nearby.
I mean, maybe I'm just a noob and I'm too slow to multitask like that. Prepare my weapons, scan the enemies.
Sensors are picking up hostile.
Okay, there are many enemies here. Come on, guys. Okay. Run away, run away. I also use speed booster. As you can see, the asteroids are flying pretty fast around us. A speed booster is an equipment that you can buy and use to get 75% increased speed for, I think, 20 seconds.
I suggest checking the star chart, Captain. New missions are available.
Greetings and welcome, freelancer. Are you here to join us in battle? We offer good entertainment and credits.
Battle? Not really. I'm here looking for you, Captain Stiga.
Me? Oh, you are Faulkner's boy. Even better. Come with us on this raid. Let's see what you're made of, and then we'll talk.
Well, yes, running is sometimes a good option. I mean, better to live another day than just die a hero. Heroes are overrated. There is an you have one cute achievement. You have to crash into the planet and you will get achievement that is worth, I think, 100 GPs. Yes, stupid, I know. But it's still there. I played 250 hours of Starpoint Gemini 2 on PC, and I have to say, when I moved to my plasma screen, just amazing how deep the space looks on my plasma screen, because black is really black, and on the PC monitor it's always a bit grayish.
Engaging automated protocols. All weapons on auto mode. Sir, we're entering an enemy territory.
Valerician, what is Warlords? Warlords is our next project. Warlords is spin-off game, which is actually a complete community requested game. So it's not big enough to be Starpoint Gemini 3, but it's definitely much bigger than some expansion pack or something like that. Some of the features in... Am I even flying here? Some of the features in Warlords will be space will be bigger. To be more precise, it will be 9 times bigger. Because community wanted bigger space. Although this one is big, but after 2000 hours in game, it becomes a bit small. So they wanted better hangars. They wanted some control over the NPCs. So when you capture the ship, oh my god! So when you capture the ship, you will be able to tell your NPC to tow it to the nearest station or to fly to the nearest station. You won't have to tow it yourself anymore. What else will be featured? Well, just a small thing. People said, community on PC said that they would like to be able to conquer parts of the universe. So we said, okay, you will get your headquarters, you will be able to upgrade modules on your headquarters, you will be able to make bigger fleet, you will be able to conquer parts of the universe, battle other warlords, stuff like that. So it will have many more strategic elements. You won't have to buy a new PC because Warlords will come to early access next year, I think in first quarter of 2016, and it will come to early access on Steam. So it won't be available for Xbox at the time, but after the release on Steam, I believe that we will push it on Xbox One as well. Of course, as I said, it really depends on how well will this Xbox One version of SPG2 be received. If people will like the game, well, why not? Will this thing die finally? Yes, I mean Starpoint Gemini 2 is big. Yeah, it's a big game, and you're really not limited in any way. You can skip this campaign altogether. If you don't like the campaign or don't want the campaign, want to make up your own story as you progress through the game, you can just skip to free roam and forget about the campaign altogether. Squiggly, which one? I mean, Starpoint Gemini 2. Because if you're referring to Starpoint Gemini 2, the game was released like 3 or 4 days ago. And to be honest, even if we had the ability to put the game on sale now, I would be the first that would vote against it. And not because of the money, because we really don't have anything about sales, but because there were people that bought this game on day one, and people that bought this game on day one showed us their support and they paid the full price for the game. If we put the game on sale now, it would be just a slap in the face to all players that showed us their support and buying the game on day one. So yes, we do like sales. There will be sales of this game, of course, but not 3 days after the release. Where is the last bugger? Here. Do you understand that? Because if you bought the game on day one and we offered a 10 or 20% sale a few days after that, it would be slap in the face. Thank you for showing us your support by buying the game. First day, you idiot, we are now selling it at 20% discount only 3 days after the initial release. No, we would not do that, and we wouldn't do that. As I said, money is not the reason why indie developers like us even enter the industry. We entered this industry in 2009 when the first Starpoint Gemini was made, and it was made because there were not many space games on PC at that time. Now you have plenty of them, but at that time the market was scarce with space games, and we wanted to do a game that we would love. And it's always the same when making the game. If you don't like the game that you are making, trash it and do something else, because there is a fat chance that nobody else will love your game if you don't love it yourself. So basically we made space game because we are all space freaks and space games lovers.
Some nice ass kicking. We can be friends now.
Thanks, Richard. Now, I would like...
I know what you want. Does the entire system need to know as well? Check your logs for what you need. I've relayed the info that can be of use to you. See you around.
Stiga knew what I wanted all the time. Seems he was just teasing me, but already decided to help me. He sent me useful data logs and instructions. He's obviously either not a man of many words or is afraid to talk over the comlink too much.
I know of you, young Faulkner. Gabriel mentioned you often. He always said you'll finish our job if we fail. Today,
This guy sounds so retarded.
If you have the stomach for war, because if you continue in your father's footsteps, there will be blood. Anyway, by now you are aware of what Gabriel and the rest of us were working on. Empire didn't invade Gemini just to check on us. If they halted their offensive operations, there must be a damn good reason for it. Brotherhood appeared at the same time as the Imperials did, and they are probably somehow connected. Brotherhood relies heavily on cloak technology and constant movement, but from rare reports we gathered, it is likely they are not a friend of the Empire. Your next task must be to find Xavier Morse. Our group separated after your father was killed to prevent Brotherhood from getting to all of us at the same time. I'll be in contact and help you as I can. The Brotherhood is not an enemy you should take lightly.
I recommend level 12. Varlisian, there was a good idea of a space game on the PC. Can't remember the name, but you designed your own ship. Then did things similar to SPG. I'm thinking about it now. I'm not sure. I mean, you do have now space engineers when you can design your ships and stations and stuff like that. It's like some kind of Minecraft in space. You have Kerbal, what's the name? Kerbal Space Project or something like that. But I'm not sure about the game where you design your ship and... Not sure. Really not sure. I mean, it does ring the bell, but I'm not sure. Hey Ramich, the music really goes well with the game. Well, yes, and you would be surprised it's not a dedicated soundtrack, it's actually a stock music. But we really tried to find the nice ambiental music that will go well with the space game, because I don't know why, but space and ambiental music are good together. Relaxing. Varlisian, please do log into the Steam and try to find that game. Now I'm curious, which one is it? But check Space Engineers, maybe that's what you mentioned. I'm not sure if that's the one.
New waypoint confirmed. Enemy in sensor range. I suggest checking the star chart, Captain. New missions are available.
3:40 AM in Croatia. Oh my god. I won't stream for much longer. I've been up for like 20 hours now or so. Maybe not 20, but 18. But in the meanwhile, I will try to get some more money to gear up this ship and make it better, and then continue the live stream probably tomorrow evening or the day after, and try to continue the main mission. Actually, if you know what you're doing, you won't have much downtime between main missions. You can level up pretty quickly. Hello Pyro or Pyro. 1911. Okay, it's not 911. Squiggly, yes, that was the general idea, to stream for a few days for people who are either interested in this game or already bought the game, to help them with some tips and tricks, because it's a complex game, and as although it's easy to learn the basics, mastering it and getting some tricks and tips is the way to go, because I mean, I'm in this for like 2 years, more than 2 years, and new people saw this game for the first time, and since it's a complex game, I think that some tutorials would be alright. Oh, I got a light weapon from some of the ships we destroyed. And Pyro or Pyro. Well, stream will be ending soon, because I live in Croatia and it's 3:40 AM here, and I would hate to fall asleep during the stream, and with this music I really could. Battery energy, rate of fire, well, let's go with this one, and I will buy the same one for same enhancement for the right turret. Also, you can upgrade or enhance all of these systems, so basically make them better. Squiggly, don't laugh. I actually watched the stream on YouTube, recording of the stream. The guy fell asleep during some action game, actually. I think anime or some Japanese action game, and he actually fell asleep, and it was hilarious, and the chat just went nuts. Of course, he was on camera, so he was drooling all over and sleeping on his chair, and the chat, people just started trying to wake him up via chat, and of course it's impossible. I mean, cloak harder to detect. Okay, let's use that one. And I forgot that I have a hanger here. Huh. Well, let's try that. Let's first find refuel speed. Okay. Protection from hack attempts, system hit points. So different enhancements give you different bonuses, and all bonuses are cumulative. No, I will not drool, and thank God I don't have Kinect, so you cannot see me. What did I want to do here? Wait, do I really have... I do have some fighters here, it seems. I didn't even try them out. Okay, so basically you can launch your fighters here. These are fighter wings. I have one wing. And those fighters, as you can see, let me just try to zoom out. As you can see them, they will fly around the ship and they will engage the enemy when we get into the combat. But also, if you target the enemy and use the mark target option, it will basically tell all your fighters and later in the game mercenaries to focus their fire on the marked target. Otherwise, they will just attack the nearest target or the biggest threat. It all depends, and that's completely dependent on their AI and how they feel at the moment. But you do have some control over them. It actually looks much better when you have 3 fighter wings than you have like 9 or sometimes 12 fighters flying around the ship, engaging the enemy and stuff like that. You can kill fighters. Your fighters can be killed and you can kill enemy fighters. So that's also something that is good to know. Verlisian, you mentioned some station that sells cool ships. So I wanted to find it, La Guardia or something like that. Damn, I really sound like a Bulgarian terrorist. People were right. Well, I can't help it. I can find this. Where is this? Where is it? Do you remember where is it? Galway. Let me just start flying there. So, east of Trinity. Okay. East of Trinity. So maybe it's not. I didn't discover it yet. Probably. Let's try to go to this sector. I mean, let's just speed go to that sector.
Starting T-drive sequence.
East of Trinity. That should be. I won't use more charges. 1 charge is enough. Oh, come on. I'm so bloody tired. Yeah. East-west. And I'm playing 3D space game. No wonder I'm getting lost. East of Trinity, which means La Guardia, of course. Here it is. Okay, I will quick jump there when my T-drive charges back. Yeah, I'm stupid and lost. I get it. Just give me a second. So, La Guardia, where you are, La Guardia. I will use 1 jump because this jump costs 35,000 credits. This one costs 70,000 credits. So, actually, let's save some money and go here. There are fantastic ships in a Nexus. Nexus is the region on the upper right corner of the map. It's a green nebula and they have alien-like ships that look like bugs and stuff like that, so pretty creepy. I'm not sure if Giger, who wrote Alien, was an inspiration to our artist, but it looks really cool.
Executing PTE protocols.
Super Gator, how is the game? Hard to grasp concept. Well, as a developer and a gamer, I can tell you that it's pretty easy to learn. So basics are not hard to grasp. But master the game. Make a perfect ship. perfect... Okay, let's kill those. Make a good build. Become the ultimate power in the universe. That's harder to master. And it will take some time. But for the basics, no. I think that you will need like 20 minutes to get into the game. Because we didn't introduce all features just at the start. You basically learn as you go. You will get more abilities, more features like mercenaries that you can hire, fighter wings that you can deploy. So it's not that steep of a learning curve.
Yes, sir. Engine set to maximum power. Monitoring comm frequencies.
La Guardia.
Yes, sir. Acquiring new coordinates. Enemy in sensor range.
Are we creative team? Or me specifically? I'm community manager in LGM Games. But are we a creative team? Well, I hope so, because we are making games, and if we are not creative, then better to go clean the streets or something.
Course adjusted.
Varlisian, I found it harder to understand on the PC. Xbox version is easier. Yes, it's easier to grasp because we redesigned the whole user interface, made it more intuitive for the Xbox gamers and controllers specifically. So, yeah, I believe it's better suited for controllers now than mouse and keyboard. And it's probably easier to grasp because, I don't know, on PC you have like 75 commands on different buttons and on a keyboard. Here you have a limited set of buttons, and it won't take you long, even if you press everything, to figure out what does what. And you also have the menu options, so you have the layout here, and you can see which button does what, and so it's not a problem to grasp. SSR Smack, how is this game? Well, the game is fine, and I'm fine too, thank you. It's a third-person open space tactical combat game. You can do whatever you want profession-wise, so you can be a criminal scum, a pirate, you can be miner, but you can be whatever you want, actually. Aha, we came to La Guardia to check the ships. Oh, looky look, La Guardia has my starting Taurus ship. And this is Corsair, that looks cool. Mad Dawn 2053. This looks like an open world MMO space sim. Is it MMO? No, it is not. It's a single player game. It's a single player game, it's a single player experience, and on the bright side, you don't have idiots to gank you in space, to ruin your experience and waste your time. It's a single player experience, and you can enjoy as you want, how you want. If you want an MMO, you have Elite Dangerous, which is different genre than SPG2, but it's still a space game and it's MMO. And I can recommend it, although I'm part of the developer team on this game. I can wholeheartedly recommend Elite Dangerous because it's a fantastic game, but it's hardcore and it's not for everyone. Are there any missions here in the vicinity? Yes, main mission. What level are we anyway? We're level 12. When did I get to level 12? Cool. That would mean that we also have some perks and skills. Yes, we do. We have 5 skill points. Yes, Matt. Open space is great for a single player. I mean, not just open space. Any open world game can be a nice single player experience, but it can also be a nice MMO experience. That's also true. I mean, Mad Max. I played Mad Max when it was released in September, and it's an open world game. It's not open space, it's open world, but the single player experience was fantastic. I really got carried away in that game, and I got carried away in the last Tomb Raider. It was excellent. XX3's XX. This game looks fun. It reminds me of Escape Velocity from like 10 years ago or so on the Mac computer. Well, yeah, I remember Escape Velocity. I didn't play that much, but I do remember it. It was a nice game. How do skills work, since we are on skills? Each class, and there are 3 classes here in Starpoint Gemini 2, each class has 4 unique skills, or abilities if you want, but they're skills. Each skill is related to something. On Gunner, who is mostly DPS class, it's related to weapons, of course. So you have Plasma Booster that will increase your plasma weapons, and beam weapons, railguns, and of course Heavy Hitter is related to missiles, torpedoes, and stuff like that. At the beginning of the game, these skills will not do much, because they will do exactly what you spec them into. We have 0 points in disabling hit, which means we have 0 chance to do what it says it will do. So you start slowly by building your if you are on beam weapons, just go for beam manipulation, of course, not for rail gunner. So as you progress through the game, those skills will become more efficient and more devastating. And also, every 5 levels you get 1 perk point. What I would really recommend for start is to go for student, because student perks increase the experience gain, so basically you will level up faster. Later in the game, and especially when you reach level 80, which is a level cap in Starpoint Gemini 2, you can just reset all your skills and perks and respec, of course without student perks, because you don't need them anymore after you reach the final max level. On Captain Info screen, you can see personal how bloody handsome you are. You can see your level, experience, stuff like that, and you can also see, as you can see here, all the bonuses you currently have. And the bonuses, as I said, are cumulative with items, enhancements, weapons, and stuff like that. So we have beam weapon damage plus 10%, transporter capacity from officer plus 15%. So everything gives you bonuses, and all bonuses are cumulative. Joshua Rami, can you buy build space stations? No, this is not 4X game or Empire building game. It's a third-person tactical combat game. You can do a lot of things. Secure sword, you can see a battle. Yes, sorry, I will go to a hostile territory, like here.
Affirmative. Setting course. Rerouting all power to engine.
You cannot buy or build space stations or have your headquarters. That will come in the next project, a spin-off game that will be called Starpoint Gemini Warlords. That game will come to Steam Early Access on PC in the first quarter of the next year, and when it gets released on PC, I think we will go for Xbox version as well. In that game you will have a bigger space, a bigger universe. You will have let's find battle for secure sword.
Our shields are weakening. Activating grounding. Captain, we've lost shields.
We lost shields.
Automating protocols. All weapons on auto mode. Cloaking system initiated. Back online.
We can try to board this guy. Boarding failed, of course. The boarding failed because he's too strong. And I'm using grapple for some reason, I'm not even sure why. Shield boosters should help, and now we can use that beam manipulation, which will actually give us more damage on the beams. Shields collapsed, sure. So it's a tactical combat. You will have to maneuver your ship and try to not get all your shields drained like me, for example, because I'm a noob. This guy is deadly, and we're not even touching him. We're not even touching him. I don't have a rear weapon, as you can see, and every weapon has a firing arc. As you can see, I cannot fire on him if I turn my back on him.
Shield emitters failed. No ammo. We must rearm. Shields back online.
Did I use my fighters? No, I didn't. And now I can mark this target, and my fighters will focus fire on him.
Shield emitters failed.
And yes, that was all I needed. Some fighters for distraction.
Reinitializing shields.
So basically, secure sword, this was an example of the battle on lower levels. on higher levels you will have more weapons, more turrets, you will have mercenaries at your side that can fight for you and will fight for you as long as you can pay them. You can have 3, even 4 fighter wings deployed, and now we had just 1. So basically it just gets better and better, as you progress through the game. And it's a single player experience. Many people asked in chat during the stream if it's a multiplayer or single player. It's a single player experience. I really need this align to play button because I get lost so easily in 3D space that it hurts. As an engineer, you have abilities that will give you the option to hack your target, basically. So, hack means that you will be able to destroy their systems or disable their systems, heavy weapons, stuff like that. That's how it works, basically, hacking. And of course, you will have some AoE's abilities that will damage enemies around you by, I don't know, putting viruses in their system and stuff like that. Engineer is the hardest one to start with. Just like, well, it's a stupid comparison, but similar to Mage in fantasy games. Mage has always less health and it's more squishy at the beginning, but when he gets the real spells and the better spells, then he gets overpowered. While fighter is always a fighter. He can receive damage and he can give out damage, but never that amount. Did you kill this guy? Almost.
Enemy ship destroyed.
Let's anchor. I lost all my troopers when trying to board that deadly target. So we will have to just hire troopers again. Can you change classes at will? No. No. Just like in majority of RPGs, fantasy or otherwise, once you choose your class you cannot change it again. You have to re-roll your character, start a new game. What you can do is change your professions, because professions are not something that is set in stone. In Starpoint Gemini 2, you can do whatever you want. You can be a goody-goody for 3 days, then freak out and start killing people at random and become a pirate or just an idiot, whatever you want to be in the game. You can be a trader, and after 2 days you can decide to go mining, and after that you can send everything to hell and go bounty hunting. So as for professions and doing stuff in the game, you are not limited in any way. As for the classes, you choose your class at the beginning of the game, just like in, I don't know, World of Warcraft, Star Wars, The Old Republic, games like that. Of course, you can customize your ship and put your random logo or random shit anyway. Of course, you can name your ship. So let's call it LGM. Why? Because it sounds stupid for the ship to be called LGM. Of course, decal stint will give you... I screwed something up, probably. You can change some colors of your ship and some basic customization, like, well, yes. Where is my pinky? Pinky, pinky. Pink ship, sure, why not? We do have some medicines to sell. As for trading part of the game, it can be as deep as you want, so you can basically just sell the trash and don't mind the money. Or you can actually check the news, watch what's happening in Gemini universe, try to find good prices, like economy news will give you will tell you that iodine is now trending up or down, or copper or granite or uranium. So basically, if you're a miner, this will give you information you need to be able to earn more money. Zero Kiaza 82, how do you like this game versus Elite Dangerous? Well, it's a question that I can't answer because I'm part of developer team behind Starpoint Gemini 2. So if I will tell you as a developer, I will tell you that this game is the best game that was ever released in the history of gaming, and especially space games, and if you don't buy it right now, you suck. But on the other hand, I'm an Elite fanboy. So I will also tell you to go buy fucking Elite Dangerous right now, because that game is as awesome as it gets. As for the comparison of the two, they're very different games. First of all, I have a cute pink ship, as you can see here. I don't have pink ship in Elite. I am playing Elite Dangerous since the beta on PC. Elite Dangerous is a cockpit dogfighting game, while this is third person. I'm too tired to even think anymore. Tactical combat game. So basically, in this game, you need to maneuver your ship. As you can see, the enemy is draining our shields, so you have to give them some time to recharge, stuff like that. So basically, it's more micromanagement this game than it is in Elite Dangerous. I hope that at least partially answered your question. So I like this game because I'm part of the developer team behind the Starpoint Gemini 2. But I also love I love Elite Dangerous. No argument there. We're turning, rolling. And now it's time to start preparing us, and of course to put those fighters out because I'm stupid. Did we like kill him? Almost. Yes, goodbye. And thank you for all the fish. Yes, for the third person aspect, you have actually two choices. You have EVE Online on PC, which is basically an MMO, and you have on Xbox you have only Starpoint Gemini 2, I think, because Rebel Galaxy is not released yet on Xbox. Rebel Galaxy is a fantastic game, but it's totally different from from SPG2, because Rebel Galaxy is on 2D plane while Starpoint Gemini is on full 3D, and Rebel Galaxy is more like, I don't know, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, because it's a naval combat game, while SPG2 is a tactical combat game in 3D space. So no, I don't have more money, because I'm not doing missions for the last hour. I'm just flying around like an idiot and killing ships. Of course I don't have enough money. I did get some reputation though. Well guys, I think I will call it a night here, because it's, let me check, it's 4:20 AM in Croatia, and I've been awake for like a day. So before I do something stupid, accidentally delete my save or screw something up, I think I will just thank you for coming to the stream. Please follow the channel. There will be more streams, and be it just a fun stream or casual play or answering your questions, is this a server safe and load, or does it pull from HD? Well, to be completely honest, I don't have a clue. I'm not sure. I really do hope that the Xbox is storing the saves on cloud, on OneDrive or whatever. I do hope that, but I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure. But that's a valid question. That's a really valid question. I don't have a clue. I will try to find out. So if you remind me on the next stream, I will know the answer to that question, because our guys from the technical department will know that. So yeah, there will be more streams in the next few days. I will talk more about the game, I will answer your questions, and well, have fun basically, because that's what it's all about. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to follow, and if you're playing Starpoint Gemini 2, feel free to add me on the Xbox, and feel free to comment. Yeah, sleep well. Sure I will. I still have to do, I think, my Hearthstone daily or something, and I didn't do it for like 3 days, and I don't want my quests to reset. Thank you guys for tuning in, and see you probably tomorrow night, or maybe the day after. Cannot promise that I will be able to come tomorrow, but I will stream more. Thank you, and peace out guys, and fly safe if you're playing any space games currently.